not podcast back up in this shit? Can we not podcast back up in this shit? Can we not podcast back up in this shit? Yeah. Let's go. We're Canada. Let's go. Toes keep calling, I ain't picking up. Yeah, other pods keep picking up. Yeah, gotta catch them.
No. You were talking way too much while I was looking for the fucking air horn. Where's my air horn on this?
Where's the snare? Where's the snare?
It should be there. It should be there.
I will be looking for it throughout the episode. But what's up, everybody? It is the Can We Not podcast. I want to say episode 64.
65. Where? Whoa.
Yeah.
Where we at?
It's episode 65. You already know the job. And we live. Episode 65 with me, your host, Evan Cumbest, and my two co-hosts across from me. We have Akai in the building, a.k.a. Akai Leonard. And then we also have our other co-host in the building. You want to introduce yourself?
Say your name.
They know who I am.
Yeah, we filling in this week. So
Feeling.
Yes, so shout out to Tone. We got Toxic Masculinity Tone.
What?
Toxic Tone is in the building. Yeah, you get an AKA now.
Game of Tones.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. But we're in the studio, so once again, a shout out to Skies Crescent Radio, shout out to City World Radio, shout out to Jade helping us out in the engineer board, shout out to Tone, the producer Tone, not Toxic Tone, not to be confused, no relation. So
two separate people.
Exactly.
Two separate entities.
Exactly. So shout out to Tone helping us out with the cameras. So shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube. Shout out to everybody listening to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Spreaker,
iHeartRadio,
everywhere. Appreciate you. Now, so much is going on in the world. With my two co-hosts, how are you guys doing this week?
I feel pretty bad I didn't get to see Joker yet.
Me neither.
Oh, you didn't go see it?
No. I think, did somebody see it?
You saw it?
I did, but I didn't.
Why? What happened? Can you explain?
So I went Thursday night at 7 p.m. I was like, yo, I want to be the first dude in America to go see it. Right?
This nigga camped out.
There's something about, like...
Did you put on makeup? Did you cosplay?
Nah.
Please tell me you didn't.
Nah,
I know Comic-Con was this weekend, but...
Oh, yeah. My
didn't.
mom actually went to Comic-Con. I was a little jealous. But
I thought you were there with her.
no.
Oh.
I got a picture from my boyfriend. Hey, look at what we're doing.
but you and the Joker, though.
Yeah.
I felt like a Joker, but you hey.
So I went to see it. I went to the 7 p.m. on Thursday. So this was like the first screening
In America.
in America. And yo, I actually fell asleep during the movie.
What?
Yeah, man.
What, were you tired? What,
I
all
was
these
tired.
events that
It
you
had
sitting
nothing
there
to do
doing?
with the movie. The movie was good from what I saw.
How much of the movie did you see, Tom?
I watched the first 40 minutes and then fell asleep for about 40. And then I just woke up at the end and I was like, okay, none of this makes sense.
Fine, I'll leave.
That's what I should have done.
Wait, were you able to stay and just like rewatch it for the next screening?
No, because I was scared I would fall asleep again.
Okay, well,
So yesterday I hit up Evan. I was like, yo, is it on any of the sites yet?
And I
Wait,
told him,
wait,
I
wait.
texted him back. I said, I don't know what you're talking about, officer. I've
Psych.
never seen anything like that.
we don't know
Pirating
anything like
movies is illegal. I would
Nobody said
never.
anything about pirates.
I would never. Arg. I would never.
Arg.
I almost made him walk the plank for that type of talk.
You know something I noticed about
Mutiny Against Hollywood.
something I noticed about these superhero movies. Dudes are down to go to the movies by themselves. I was like, damn, I'm going to the movies by myself. I'm a loser. But then I was there and I was like, well, at least I'm surrounded by losers. Mad dudes in there by themselves.
Boo, get the fuck out of here.
Wait, you can't go to a movie by yourself? That's a loser thing?
Nah, going to the movies by yourself is lit, bro.
It is. I actually got to enjoy that because I got to sleep. So
You can't sleep
if I would have been there with somebody, they would have been like, wake up.
This nigga paid $15 to take a nap.
Nah, I got the deal. There's a little theater by my house, $10.
Oh, shout out to
$10
that
naps.
dude. Hope
$10 naps.
Hope the cops show up.
Hell yeah.
$10 for a ticket. What is going on with this show? What is going on with this
Home with the
show?
throwback.
That was a theater after.
And
they
I
took it
still
out.
can't find my arrow.
It's in there. Here, pass me your soundboard.
Oh,
I'll
Pass
find
me your soundboard, nigga.
that's the whole
Shit.
boy. You can't pass him that shit. No,
Yeah, look as he go through it, he won't be able to find it. Akai,
So-
how were you in this Comic-Con situation? You didn't
felt,
go.
I felt a little slighted. I was like, yo, word? You went to Comic Con? But the picture I saw of my mom, I'm not even going to lie, I've seen my mom's facial reactions, like, over the years, like, since,
You know
I've been
what?
alive.
It's your mom.
She looked like her feet hurt. She was like, oh, why am I here?
You know what's funny? I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've seen pictures from the people who've gone to Comic-Con and didn't invite me. Shout out to y'all. No, I really wouldn't want to go because New York Comic-Con is different from other cons.
Oh, yeah.
As a lot of you listeners know, I've gone to a lot of cons. You know, you've heard me come back on the verge from cons and like, yo, telling my con stories.
Back from the brink.
Exactly. Spider cheeks, all of that type of shit. But it's just weird because New York Comic-Con is different. So many people go.
Mhm.
It's
Celebrity.
such a big mass of people. It's like I can only imagine that I've been to New York Comic Con way back like 2012, and that was kind of cool before like comic book movies really popped off.
Yeah.
Before this culture just really erupted in New York, and like I can only imagine it just being you can't enjoy that shit. You can't.
The
With
first
that
time
many
I
people?
went, though, I went
You
like,
remember
maybe,
a year?
I think it had to be 2009, 2010.
Okay.
But I was there when like Stan Lee, we had just gotten to the Javits Center or whatever, and he was just walking by. It was like a crowd of people. It was like, yo, we're standing in line to get in, and he just walks by. I was like, oh my God, it's Stan Lee. I'm sitting there in a Katsu cloak and a headband from Naruto, looking like the only
Found my
weeaboo. Just like, hey, notice me. Come on.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
That must have been dope.
It was.
I was watching a clip on YouTube. It's that show Pawn Stars,
Mm-hmm.
and this dude brought in like a comic book that was signed by Stan Lee,
Oh, snap.
and I'm thinking this dude's about to get a lot of money for it, and they're like, the specialist comes in and to look at it, he's like, well, it's good that you got a copy. It's good that Stan Lee signed it, but he signs everybody's shit.
Damn.
It ain't worth shit. He's been
Like-
He's been signing shit for 40, 50 years.
His hands hurt.
So it's like
His
his autograph
signature?
is not exclusive. It's like
It's not worth much.
They're like he's always at Comic Cons and conventions signing, taking pictures. They're like
Aw.
it's not that special.
Yeah, it's
That's
$5.
messed up. Damn.
I know it's crazy. But Tone, you did say you watched the movie. And from what you saw, there's been a lot of news and a lot of excitement going around this Joker movie.
Yeah, yo, it would have been funny if somebody shot up the theater and I just slept and I
Nigga,
woke up
nigga.
and it's like, yo, where's everybody going? Where
Bro.
everybody
I was gonna slow walk into that area. You just
My
jump.
coworker was telling me about that too. It was like, yo, I hope nothing happens. It's like,
But that's been the media trying to spin it like this.
why?
And I'm just like, this is so wild to me that people really, they're still trying to get this off, that media and video games and entertainment can incite violence amongst real people. Tone, when you left that theater, did anybody seem like they were mass murdery?
Oh, every other dude that was there by himself.
So Tone is admitting that he was ready to murder people. Can we get Kevin back?
I was ready to murder that nap.
I want my other co-host back, please.
I already left. I'm scared. You're on the other side of the table, safe as fuck.
You've been mentally checked out of this podcast since like episode 12.
Listen, I just show up for comic effect.
He's been saying, yo, we gonna get canceled since episode 12.
I knew it was
They
gonna
didn't think
happen.
we'd do it.
I knew
by
it was gonna
episode 10.
Episode 10, yeah.
They didn't think it was going to last like
Here we
50
are,
more
60
episodes.
55.
65 deep.
Woo!
My bad. That song, that's a great throwback. Nah. Tone be killing with the throwbacks. No lie, just a sidebar. He played a song by 50 Cent and Next I haven't heard in years. And that was the livest shit I've ever heard.
The song is called Jerk.
Yes.
I
And
was
I do
gonna-
feel like a jerk.
I was gonna ask more about the Joker movie, but Tone just keeps jumping off the fucking ledge every time I'm getting ready to ask him about it.
Okay, let's stay on topic here.
All right. So with the Joker movie, a lot of people have said this movie is inciting violence and all that type of stuff. I did not see the movie, but I watched a lot of reviews and I've seen a lot of people talk about the content and what actually happens in this movie. So with that being said, do you believe, Tone or Kai, do you guys believe that media and entertainment can incite violence amongst real world people?
Hell yeah. Definitely. All the time. But it's on that person to actually take it as face
Can it
value.
create it within somebody, or would you say that it actually already exists within them and they're using that as a catalyst?
I definitely think people just need to take more accountability for themselves. So yeah, I'll agree with that.
Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking about another movie that was similar to like this let's go against the system kind of movie, V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
That movie's been out for years. Initially people were like, "Yeah, let's go against the system." But then something else comes out, they're like, "You know what? Let's chill."
There's been a million action movies. I don't understand why they're
Yeah.
doing it to this movie. Like, whenever Sylvester Stallone wants to take his shirt off and become Rambo, nobody says anything.
I did say something because when he came back for the last Rambo,
You was like,
the
put
new-
your shirt back on?
It's like you getting too old for this shit. Why?
Well, it's called Last Blood.
Why does he need to reprise that role? That's
I didn't watch it, so I wouldn't know.
yeah. I didn't watch the trailer.
But if he wants to be
so-
Rocky, if he wants to get back in the fucking
You all
square
for it?
circle,
You all for it?
if he gets back in that square circle,
Really?
I'm that nigga.
You gonna watch that old man get pummeled even more? He looks like a beef jerky. Don't do this.
Yes, nigga. I
Let
want
him
these
die
niggas
in
look like
peace.
chewed gum. Talk about Adrian, nigga. She died 20 years ago. Watch out for that left.
Y'all been to Philly, the steps that he had to run up on?
I've actually been to Philly, but I didn't go to the steps.
I went. I was like, how did this man do so many takes of this? It is a lot of steps.
What, you think he tripped the first? Like,
Nah, because, anytime you shoot anything, you guys know this. You got to shoot something multiple times.
yeah.
For different angles and different effects. Yeah, I understand.
We don't do that with the podcast. We just have a lot of cameras.
Where one take
Like
Mickeys.
that one.
Nigga, if we had to
Shout
do
out
an
to the
hour in multiple takes.
That would be terrible.
Yes, I'm never
Evan
doing
would have killed us by now. He would have been like, yo.
The movie was good from what I saw.
A lot of people saying it's a masterpiece. It's the next. He should win an Oscar for Joaquin Phoenix performance.
Really?
I'll agree with that when I watch it again.
From what I've heard about the movie, like I said, I haven't seen it, so I don't want to say too much. But from what I've heard about it, it does have a very interesting perspective on it, where the movie is telling a story, but you don't know necessarily what's true and what's not because of the narrator who's telling the story. From which the perspective of the story is being told, it plays games with the viewer. So it's a movie you would have to watch multiple times because certain things could be giveaways to what's real and what's not real. Because they tell you things and then they feed you little hints there and throughout the movie on what things were actually real and what things were not. So because of that, I'm actually excited. I actually do want to see the movie. I don't want to see it because I think I'm going to fucking get up and murder somebody. I want to see it because I'm like, oh, it sounds like a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like every other movie.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood hating.
And one of the parts, he's at, I think he's doing like a bringer show
At a New York comedy club.
at Dangerfield's comedy club. By the way, Dangerfield has been milking this. They've been like, yo,
Listen,
Hey,
man, that
hey.
S was there. It was in the backdrop.
They renamed it Pogos
Oh.
in the movie. But yeah, they were like, hey, all you Comic-Con geeks, the fun doesn't end. After Comic-Con, come on by to the club that was featured in the Joker movie.
Wow.
Shit, I need to leave. I need to go there. Sound lit.
Honestly, if they didn't say anything, I would have just thought they used any old place.
Oh, it didn't stand out, the type
No.
of club setting that they had.
No.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really I didn't see the movie, so I know that the Joker's character wasn't really emphasized on being an actual comedian.
Oh, he's a horrible comedian.
He's not really a Joker at all, huh?
No. And it's funny because I heard one of the ending scenes where he's like laughing and somebody's like, what's so funny? He looks at her and he's like, you wouldn't get it. You know what type of comedian you would have to be to
He
tell a
just-
joke?
He just did the
That's
Joker's
me.
laugh.
Yeah.
That's me.
It'd be like,
I'm the Joker.
you wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it.
All right, guys, moving on. Is there any other stories that hit home with you gentlemen that
He
you
had-
want to speak about?
He had no comedy bars.
I know, it was terrible. But did anything else happen in the world that you gentlemen want to speak on?
Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash was arrested
She
For
dashed
domestic-
away
from domestic violence. And her husband at the time, he didn't want to file anything against her. But because of the state that they live in, she had to get arrested. She had to be brought in. And because the husband didn't arrest anything, he was there. He bailed her out.
Wait,
and then
the
she got out.
state that they lived in require that?
Yeah, there's certain states that do not play with domestic violence.
I mean, I get that's great.
So once it's
but-
reported, certain things just have to happen.
So this isn't just like a countrywide thing. This is just like
Yeah, it's state
one
by
section.
state.
That's
It's state by state. Some states do that, some states don't. Like in New York, if you have a domestic violence, if it's any type of allegation against you, you have to be brought in. And then you have to go to court, even if the person doesn't want to press charges. Like, you have to go to court and you have to deal with it to some extent. So it's weird. It's just, like I said, from state to state it varies. But the question that it leads me to bring on is that she got arrested for beating up her husband, and I want to, come on, let's get these bitches out of here. It's not okay. I feel like this is just gonna get swept under the rug because it was Stacey Dash. And people want to see Stacey Dash in jail because they think that she might be, on a different political party. But she's
been really off.
I know.
The last time I remember seeing
that's what
her
people
speak.
are emphasizing on. Nobody's emphasizing the fact that she beat up a man. She put her hands on a dude.
Now this is just like the whole situation when you see a dude and he comes forth with like a rape allegation, like, oh, I was raped. Secretly, people in the back.
What? I meant this one.
Yes, that's pretty much. Yes.
My bad.
They're at Dangerfields at 5 p.m.
If they're at Dangerfields, this is what they're doing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shots fired. Come down to the comic strip live, 5 p.m. But yeah, I think that is gonna get swept on the rug because of the ties to it. That's society. The guys are always gonna feel like, oh, we're alpha males. That doesn't happen to us. Oh,
you put our hands on me, I'll stop it. They think we'll neutralize the situation.
Which is really bad to really look at.
Like, listen, that's a lot of confidence in your homie, and I want to applaud you for it. But at the same time, why don't we just tell people don't put hands on each other?
Yeah.
Especially, come on, ladies, don't do that.
Yeah.
And don't think just because you're a girl, don't think that, I can't hurt him, so if I want to hit him, it doesn't mean anything because it's probably not going to hurt him. What about his feelings? Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry.
Serious.
No, because I'm trying to think of the whole scenario, and I really don't want to think of the scenario because I don't know what extent his injuries.
Yeah, we don't know. When Bow Wow got beat up, what did we do?
Laugh.
I laughed at that nigga. I'm sorry. When Shad Moss got the shit beat up,
got the moss knocked out of him. Exactly.
it was funnier than Tariq getting beat up by oranges. I'm sorry. That shit was hilarious. Sorry, Shad Moss.
We will speak on power later. But yeah, ladies, don't do that. But also, speaking of relationships, I do want to go on to not breaking news, but there has been news recently that Adele, who was recently divorced, she is now dating England rapper.
Toronto Raptor?
No. Well, some would mistaken his voice as one. But Skepta, the UK Raptor. The UK Raptor. Yo, what the fuck is up with me? The UK rapper, Skepta, Adele is now dating him. And whatever their relationship is, congratulations to them. That's their business. But she is recently divorced from her white husband. I just want to speak on rebounds.
Well, is it bad that she went with a black man?
I just think that when people make rebound, or when they're on the rebound, they go for something drastically different than what they were with previously. So I would like to speak on those rebound decisions, like after the fact, on how much we may have regretted them if we've been in them or we have seen them.
I'll speak on the general aspect of it and say that people do it because they're used to that situation, they're used to that person, that relationship, and they probably just want to just not be reminded of that same similar situation. Because let's be real. Have you ever been in a relationship where you had a moment and you were like, this person's kind of doing the same thing that this is. I don't know if
I'm in a cycle of the same person.
You don't want it to be that same thing. Why would it be lit?
That's facts.
Because these bitches is fine, bro.
That's facts. Like, if a girl broke up with me and then, like, next week she's dating Stefan, I'd just be like, oh.
That's on that TV shit.
Exactly. You know what it is? You know what it is? Bro?
We found the button just in time.
You know what it is? Like, when you break up with someone, you immediately get into, like, a retaliation mode.
Yeah.
So you're like, let me, because you notice every time, like, you see it on TV, it's always like, really? You got with him?
Yup.
It's always to shock and awe the other person.
Yeah. I'm always very taken aback. Like, word? This who you gonna fuck? Word? And then I turn into, listen, man, I'm just, it gets crazy. It gets very.
Does it? Does it really?
Yes, it gets crazy. You've seen people, we may have either been the person or even had an ex where we've, like, seen them get with another person and we're just like, oh, my God, I just can't believe that niggas would just go this route and just.
Hey. Yeah.
Get jaded, bro. When you see people, especially if they make an extreme left in the person who you were, and you're like, word, this nigga's completely different than me.
Now, does it make you question yourself?
Of course, man. You hear me? I'm leaving me. Come on.
But you're done with that person. Why you gotta be that? You can't be in your feelings like that. It's just you gotta move past it. It's gonna fuck up your mind, man.
Nah, bro. I can't do that. I can't do that because what you're doing, because especially if it happened like super soon, because come on. But like if it happened, it's like damn. Especially if you break up mad soon and then like two weeks to a month later, they're with a whole new person that's completely different than you. You can't help but look at yourself sometimes because you're not over the relationship. You're over the person, and you're holding on to that a little bit. You're still dealing with all those emotions. You're still going through that process, and sometimes to even see that can fuck you up. In a sense, like damn, you fuck with this nigga. He not even as wavy as me. It's coming. The bar's coming. I was waiting for it to come, but it's coming. But I'm just saying, it can happen. I don't want to deal with none of that no more.
For real, man. I remember I dated this chick for a week. Then we were done. And then she went and got with Wesley Snipes.
What?
Most of these things I don't want to say.
Are you okay?
Why does that get an air horn?
Was this before or after the taxes?
Oh, I didn't mean literally Wesley Snipes. I meant a Wesley Snipes type.
Oh, she
Wesley
left you to go with the.
Snipes looking nigga.
Woo.
Okay, now.
What would you do if a girl left you for a white nigga? That would be crazy. And that's another thing. How do we feel about? I don't even know if you can participate in this conversation, Tone. But Akai, I want to know if you've noticed. Maybe you've noticed this too, Tone. When it comes to black women and black men, it's weird if one of the parties is with a person of the white ethnicity. If a black man gets with a white girl, he's a piece of shit. He hates black women. The anger, the venom that comes that man's way is different. Versus if a black woman breaks up with a black man and gets with a white man, it's like, yo, she found love. We so happy for her. These dudes, she's tired of people playing with her. Come on.
That's what the show The Last OG is about.
Really?
Yeah, nah, she does go out with a white dude.
Turn this up.
Play me,
Come.
low down dirty,
You dirty hoe.
crazy.
Niggas really had the whole song playing at the time.
Does the same thing.
He does the same thing I do.
But it's way
Way less wavy. I make more than him.
faces and all the pictures that I've seen.
I know you're not happy.
I know you.
But you look amazing.
Please listen to the show. He's crying his heart out to you.
For real, man.
Please listen to the show. He's crying his heart out to you.
Word.
You had potential. I could have shaped it. We could have been something. You fucking bitch.
We could have been somebody. He sound like he about to drop. He about to drop Blood on the Leaves Part 2. We could have been somebody.
Yo. So obviously you're holding some resentment, just a slight. But
Rebounds is crazy. I don't believe in rebounds. I'll say that.
You're not on
it's a
the,
moment of weakness.
not on that Dennis Rodman shit.
No, man, I'm not
Okay.
grabbing it off the backboard, bro. I've made some bad rebound moves, and that's what made me really come to the realization that you're not thinking in your best mindset. So it's like, what's the point?
I get you on that.
I
Shit
can't-
happens, man.
Yeah, no. Moving on.
Have you?
Working on it every day.
One day at a time.
I do
man.
remember Tracy Morgan's reaction in The Last OG when he got out of jail. He found out that his ex-girlfriend got married to a white dude and has that white dude raising his kids.
Yo, that's wild. Damn. Yes, I didn't even think of that dynamic.
Do me like this?
That's wild. It's funny. Tiffany Haddish was in the news recently. It was
Yeah,
for
what?
nothing. It was nothing like really. Like, it was just scandalous shit.
it was funny. It was funny.
Yeah, that she said she slept with somebody.
Chingy.
Yeah, and Chingy was like, "Nah, that's not true." And then she was like, "Nah, my nigga, I got receipts. I don't play with mine."
Why Chingy gotta go up and be like, yo, I got receipts. Yeah.
He was like, "I'll tell you where I wasn't. Right there."
Son, every time he tried to leave, something kept pulling him back.
I tell you, man. Why is that only on your soundboard, not mine?
In this case, yeah. In this case, money is. Tiffany Haddish is like, I got receipts.
All right.
For Chingy.
I have another story to talk about.
You could.
There was a woman arrested for attacking her husband with a Nerf gun after suspected cheating.
You got it. Nah, man. Come on. Now that's not fair.
What?
I didn't think I was gonna hear that.
You didn't think when you woke up this morning, you didn't think that would be something you talk about? I'm just saying, bro.
You just got attacked by a Nerf gun. Like, did
She
she
attacked
shoot
him with the Nerf gun.
or was she
Nah, she-
beating the shit out
yeah,
with like the
upside the head.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Yeah, she didn't
I mean-
just shoot him to death. She didn't nerf him to death. You know what they say, man. Nerf or die. I'm pretty sure that's not what they say, but they have a saying
I guess we go
on the commercials. I just don't watch TV.
Nah, not do
I don't watch enough
They
TV.
still have those damn commercials.
They might.
You remember those commercials? This ain't wild.
Obviously, I don't. I keep getting it
that
wrong.
would incite violence.
Yeah.
Fuck the Joker movie. That right there. This ain't camping
So
out.
you remember those Nerf commercials
Of course.
where they be like Nerf, go hard or go die, or something like that?
What the fuck? Yo, please cite the source. The right. Because
Then talk while I search.
They gonna come after us. They gonna be like, "Yo, Nerf or die." We heard you said something.
It makes
Cease
sense
and
why so
desist.
many. It makes sense why so many white boys joined the army.
I thought it was just because they were poor.
Nah.
No. This is a common
It's
misconception.
Nerf or nothing.
The army or nothing. Oh, damn. Their marketing is
So
brilliant.
what they mean by nothing is die. I knew I was close. All right. Another story I want to talk about. All right. I don't even know how to get into this. This one's a little hard to talk about.
Really?
Yeah. It's about Diddy. You guys know how I feel about Diddy. Diddy,
Because he was giving out his phone number yesterday.
him and other celebrities have been giving out this quote-unquote phone number
Mm.
to their fans in an attempt to get closer with their audience.
Mm-hmm.
And people have been falling for this shit.
Yeah. It reminds me of this scam that I don't want to call it a scam on wax. Between the three of us, scam.
And the rest of the world.
To the general public. It's an app called Superphone that Ryan Leslie introduced. It's a way of him getting your information to promote directly to you.
Ah.
Oh, I remember when Ryan Leslie did that.
Yeah.
Ryan Leslie's the GOAT.
Yeah. He's one of the greatest that never did it. He never got to the top.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
That's probably why. Yeah.
Yo,
Superphone.
Diddy steals everything from Ryan Leslie. First he stole
Mhm.
Cassie,
Then he stole his laptop.
then he stole his laptop, then he stole his idea.
Crazy. But I don't understand because I saw Chris Rock with the same thing. He posted the same thing like, yo, here's my phone number. And I believe it was the same number.
It's some automated shit. I
It's
saw
a
Yeah, it has
mailing
to be.
list.
It has to be.
They're collecting your information for a mailing list.
Yeah.
And people are texting it and calling it, thinking like, yo, it's going to be so funny. No, they got your information now. Instead of me searching your information, I'm literally putting up a platform for you to give me yours.
You can fool a lot of people all the time.
Real niggas ain't falling for it.
Exactly. So it's going to divide.
So we got to tell the people to not fall for it. Go ahead.
There's a whole bunch of people that probably already did that, got charged, whatever.
So
It's
what
on
would you?
them.
So what would you tell them?
It's on you.
How do I get out of it? Help me!
Believe what you want. I'm filling in for Ken.
Can't get enough of Diddy on Twitter and Instagram.
I know. I
Get me on the app. Hit the jack. I mean, why do you feel it's not authentic though? What if there is one celebrity that did want to actually do it?
One, he's on an iPhone, so when you send him the message, green bubble. so you know
Everybody's sending it.
you
This
know,
is gonna
you
be
know it's
instantly
going through
poured.
like some kind of server. Did I try it? No, but I've been reading comments on Twitter,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's like when you
And
get a
who
reply.
wants to get close to anybody with a green bubble? But go
for
ahead.
real,
Shit.
for real, yo.
He said, but when you reply,
You get an automated message saying a link. You get a link, and then it says, "What's up? Who's this? It's Diddy. Would love to stay in contact with you." Something like that.
Mm.
BS.
Well, I know that part. I would at least imagine there's like millions of people. Well, not millions, but thousands of people that probably texted him, and it's just a burner phone, whatever. But what if there was that one authentic? I don't give a fuck about this whole hoopla Hollywood shit, whatever. And they actually did legitimately want to do that. And
I'm
connect.
sure he does that in his DMs.
Not him, but like another celebrity.
I'm sure
I feel
it's-
like we're just
Celebrities
discrediting all
do
that.
no. Celebrities do that, but when you put your number out to the quote unquote public, there's a motive behind it. Because trust me, I believe you. It does happen. There are celebrities who do probably talk to their fans on a regular basis. It may not be an everyday conversation, but they probably do take the time on their social media to go through the messages and just say, oh, let me just say what's up. Or just because, it can make somebody's day. It could do a lot for a person, and I'm sure a lot of celebrities don't mind doing that on a day-to-day basis. Like, there's been a bunch of times, even on Twitter, where if you tweet your favorite celebrity and they either retweet it or they like it or respond to it, that could make your fucking day. It's happened to me a bunch of times. Oh, shit. Joe Budden liked my tweet.
You gonna do that when you?
I've done it before. Oh, like
You sending good morning text to people?
good morning. I'm not gonna
this is Evan
initiate
Cumbest.
conversation.
This is Evan Cumbest.
I'm not initiating the
I'm not
conversation.
saying initiate, but
Yo,
I'm
put
saying
out your phone number right now.
Do it, man.
Yo, call me right now at 555 suck my dick. Right now. You could get in contact with me today at this very moment. Call me right now. Pick up your phone. Call this number 555 suck my dick, and you will get in contact with me, Evan Cumbest.
That's the name
it-
of the
is it
episode.
K in there?
555 suck my dick.
It's not the name of the episode. We can't market that name. Can't promote that title.
I mean, I could on the. Never mind.
The
Never
dark web.
mind.
That's my other site. Nigga turned off my
It's a
mic.
number if you need it.
Oh, that's okay.
It's
So
with
that's
a C, though.
555 suck my dick. That's 555-782-3425.
Hey, whoa.
3425.
Hey, man, whoa.
Actually, let's give out the real number.
Let's not.
Hold up.
This nigga just had a
No,
fucking.
no, that didn't go on air.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we were paused?
No, we weren't paused. That just didn't go on air.
Oh, thank you.
That was
Lit.
that was for us. That was more. Sometimes I do things more for us than for the general public.
Lit.
And we just confused them with our voices.
Hey, can I do like a hold up moment of the day?
Go ahead.
Hold up.
Okay. So have y'all checked out this story?
Hold up with headlines. Hold up. It's headlines from the hood.
All right. Nah. What's up with this Kylie and Travis breakup?
Oh, shit. Son, I don't believe in love anymore. And just speaking about rebounds, she was with Tiger.
No,
And then-
they say that. They say
they say-
I didn't see
say
shit,
that.
nothing happened.
She
People
says
just say
that she
whatever
just
they wanna
happened
say.
to
To
be
drop her friends
the-
off at 2 a.m. and
at-
she
at-
doesn't even drive. It's crazy.
I don't know who goes to a studio at 2 a.m.
Yeah, to drop off their friends as if she was driving
Yeah, she don't drive.
with a baby at home. It's crazy. And then they also said Travis has a quote-unquote side woman that you go...
This
Yo,
is her.
people...
This is her. Right
This is her. Listeners,
Oh,
can,
yeah.
can you listen to him?
Listen to the picture.
Listen to the picture, bitch.
right here. Let's put her out. Young, sweet Ro.
All right, chill, bro. She might attack us. But it's just weird how the internet people, the detective work. I think that I'd be a good detective sometimes on this podcast where I give you guys information. These niggas went through.
Yeah,
They went through his
that's-
snaps. They went through his locations. They went through her posts. They saw his sneakers in the background. They saw
Yo.
that they were in the same locations at the same time. They went to a ski
Damn.
trip within the same amount of day frames of each other. It's just a matter of when you posted it. They just, oh, he posted it 3 days later, but he was there at the same time. Like, it's very believable. I don't want to say that that's what's going on for a fact, but the way these people work the internet,
It's fishy. She pulled the chingy though, and she was like, "I wasn't with him."
She's like, I'll tell you where I wasn't. Right there. So, any other headlines from the hood you want to hit us with?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
R. Kelly is complaining. He's like, I don't like it here. Can I get released so I could be with my girlfriends?
What?
Yeah.
You don't get to say that shit. You're R. Kelly. We know what you did. You did it.
Yeah, he'll be in jail until 2020. A Brooklyn
Yeah,
federal
next year.
judge. You know, it's funny when they said that he'll be in jail till 2020. I thought they were talking about the ages of his two girlfriends, 20 and 20.
Damn.
So you'll be in jail till your girlfriends turn 20 and 20. There you go. You're locked away. It's just funny that he keeps coming up with these piss poor excuses like, oh man, my tummy hurt. Can I get out of jail?
He's like that kid in the nurse's office.
Yeah.
Can I go home? I can't feel.
Like, nigga, this is jail.
You don't get to leave jail, nigga.
He's like, oh, I think I left something in the crib. Go back and get it.
Left one of your other bitches. No. Sit down and shut up.
Nigga, you in solitary confinement. Shut your ass up. I believe I can read. Shut up.
Oh, he's
This nigga's in there singing songs and he got the fucking landlord at the bottom hitting the ceiling with a broomstick. Shut up, nigga. Stop singing. If you don't sing I Wish. I wish I was out of... Never mind. Any other headlines from the hood?
There's plenty, but I feel like we need to move on to more important things.
Oh, shit.
The hood is important. I feel like there's a lot of people.
No,
in
I
the hood
got
we
something.
should say.
I have a very pressing matter I would love to speak with you gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
It's very serious. Guys, what I want to know is when you niggas make Kool-Aid, where do you put the water in? First or last?
I'm trying to remember the last time I drank Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh, a minute? No, it's. I don't think I've drank Kool-Aid in like 20 years.
Damn. Well, yeah, it's probably been that long. I mean, yeah, Kool-Aid, I'm not even gonna lie.
What are we in an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean, when I put the, damn, is it the water? I think
Can you show?
I put the powder first. I put the powder first. That's
You
my
put
fondness.
the powder first?
Because you want it to, because you stir it at the bottom.
What the fuck? Yo, you're a terrorist. Nah, son.
Wait, hold up. Hang on. What's the consensus? What are you talking about? What's going on? Why is that?
Hold up.
This is straight from the hood. This is hood news, okay? This is
We left that segment.
we in this segment.
We're
We
back.
brought it back to Section 8. That's what it is.
All right.
Oh, hell no! You put the fucking thing last?
Why? Is that a bad thing? You gotta put the water last because then everything can mix.
The water.
And you can mix it yourself.
You just pour water on sugar? How do you know the right amount of sugar?
You do this enough, you can't. You gonna get diabetes fucking around doing that. See, this is the real thing that we gotta address now.
I think the proper way to go about it is to put the powder last, because you gotta
last.
You gotta wait to see how it blends with the water, and you want that certain shade.
You want to make sure the color changes right.
You want it to be as red as this easy button.
Hang on.
They can't
hang
see
on.
that.
Where's the hold up button? Nah.
Hold up.
Now, most real niggas know the sugar is not in the actual Kool-Aid packet. You have to add sugar.
That's a fact.
You do.
So, why is it that I'm putting it in after if I should already balance out the ratio? I already know what container size I'm working with. I already know the packet requirements. So why the fuck am I getting judged for doing something like measuring? A simple thing like measurements.
First of all, the package, whatever they're saying on the surface.
It's irrelevant?
Yes, because nobody's one packet per liter. No. You're going to eat these 3 packets, nigga.
Hey, yo.
You're going to get these 3
That's too much.
Wait a minute.
That's
Why
too
would you
much.
put 3 packets of the same flavor in one container?
Make it flavorful.
There's no flavor. It's just the color. Nigga, you need the sugar to sweeten it.
I know, but the flavor makes it more colorful.
See, this is what's
and it makes it
disconnecting all
stronger.
black
It makes
people.
it stronger.
This
It
is what
makes it
this-
a stronger taste.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I feel like there needs to be a whole damn Kool-Aid segment to actually get to the bottom of this, like some Mythbusters.
I actually did a poll, so let's see what my poll says. I actually didn't even look at the results, so I'm gonna pull up this poll for you guys.
I'm getting vilified for putting that shit last. No, you get yes. Okay, I want to get a damn packet of Kool-Aid now and see what they tell us to put first. See, this is why we don't listen to directions.
Should we pull it up? Kool-Aid nutrition
we
facts?
should.
I'm just pulling up I'm pulling up the statistics. I did a poll, and honestly, split 50-50. Fuck.
See,
Out of 125,
Jesus,
son, shit is
how?
dead in the middle.
There's 125 people. Though how they all?
Niggas,
Someone had to be a deciding factor. Someone fell
they
asleep.
didn't count my vote.
And you voted for.
Son, water has to go last. Water goes first.
Yo, man,
So you put the water in first.
I put the water in first, then I put in the flavors.
without the sugar, Kool-Aid's pretty healthy.
Really?
Yeah, I know. That's how they try to make it nowadays, and it's horrible. It's disgusting. Nobody drinks that shit.
It's actually vegan.
Tone, those nutrition facts are in Spanish.
Is it grass-fed?
I'm still reading it.
Wait,
Is it grass-fed? I want grass-fed Kool-Aid.
Wait, Tone, do you speak Spanish?
Yes, I do.
Could you
Fluently.
give us a little bars? Give us something.
¿Quieres unos barros?
Hey, it's lit. Yo, we need to do Spanish version. Can We
I
Not
wonder how you
podcast.
would say the Can We Not podcast in Spanish.
Mm.
No podemos.
No Jodemos podcast.
I feel like he just called me a pendejo. I don't like this shit. Guys,
No, shit, real shit. Kool-Aid is healthy.
really? Nigga, fuck Kool-Aid. What I want to know...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck out of here, no nigga. Fuck out of here, big red blood. Get out of here. You fucking gangbanger, fucking breaking and entering every other week.
He's tearing
Oh,
apart the
no.
black community. Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
He is a
Niggas
gangbanger.
get yeah, exactly. We get a nice home, and who do they send to tear our home down? The fucking Kool-Aid man. Mm-hmm.
Was that episode of Family Guy?
Oh,
No, Kool-Aid guy, how am I going to explain this to my dad? You're
What-
gonna fix this wall, damn it.
What I want to know is what restaurants do you guys believe is trash that gets too much praise? Overhyped
shoot.
restaurants.
Oh,
If you can name-
Noble.
You been to Noble?
Yeah, I bring women there all the time.
Women there.
In my mind.
no boo.
Yeah. Nah.
What restaurant is trash?
Mm,
You bring women there all the time.
Like a sit down place? Because I would say like the Hood Kennedy fried
Bringing
chickens are
Candace
trash.
there?
What?
chill.
All right, never mind.
Nah, like the Kennedy fried chickens are trash.
Word? That's kind of blasphemous, bro. How do you say that about Kennedy Fried Chicken? That's some of the most clutch spots in the hood niggas can go to.
This is true. Yeah, it's a staple. Like if you can get like a 5-piece, 6-piece, yeah, it hits.
Them joints be hitting. Them fries, too?
Yeah,
Whew.
man.
Saviors.
Yeah.
And, all right, let me
I
think
say
of-
Cordoba.
What?
What? Oh shit.
No, hey.
Yo, my nigga, I had enough of you. Nah.
Hold up.
Moody's Wires. Party Land, watch out.
Wait. No.
And that goes flying across the table.
Because okay, all right. Now it's something to be said, and I did have a
Way
conversation
better
with
than fucking Chipotle. Chipotle's overrated.
I don't really like Chipotle as much.
Chipotle's
yeah.
disgusting, so it's overrated.
But the fact that it's fast food, like it's supposed to be an authentic, like cultural food.
I can tell you. All right, finish your point.
They should have like less notoriety.
I'm gonna let you
sorry.
know this right now. I live by Cordova.
Yes.
And I will tell you this. It's not fast food all the time. Nigga, I've had to wait 15 minutes for steak.
Oh my.
I'm telling you niggas right now. They've had to cook. I had to watch them cook. I had to pick up the little counter shit, go back there, and cook my own goddamn steak. Niggas.
Chefing it up.
Exactly.
That
Red
no.
Lobster's trash.
No, it is. Everybody knows Red Lobster's trash. Who goes to Red Lobster?
Black women when they get good sex. When he fucked me good, I'm taking a Red Lobster. Quote
Listen,
unquote.
Beyonce was lying. All right, she said that.
You
to
think
appease-
Beyonce's ever
she-
been into Red Lobster?
Hell no. She does have the Popeyes chicken bag though.
Popeyes?
Popeyes. I can't say Popeyes.
The
because-
blood Popeye?
Yeah, exactly.
The blood.
Bopping on down to Popeyes.
Popeye. You know, because I don't mess with the Pyru.
Love
Let me
that
get a-
bacon from Popeye.
Get a box of bacon. I need a box of bacon right now.
Bacon back bamboo.
Yo, Bill Cosby was the only blood.
Bill Bosby, nigga? Fuck you.
Who the hell is Bill?
Bippity boppity boo.
Rudy.
Booty.
Oh. Brody.
My fucking stomach hurt.
You need to go out of jail? We can't do it. Oh, damn.
What else happened?
I'm Brian over here. Oh, man.
All right.
Oh,
Other things have happened. Atlanta raises $50 million towards providing shelter for the homeless.
Wait, they just provided shelter? They didn't.
The money is going towards that. It's a plan they have to set up, but they raised the money for that cause.
So it's like saying, hey, you're missing your leg, so we're just going to give you this Band-Aid instead of the actual.
So they're providing shelter for
That
homeless
shelter.
people. For homeless, only for
Okay.
homeless.
I hope
They're
within
not
that.
providing legs for the legless.
But you know what? Okay. What I'm getting at is like it seems like a band-aid to a more permanent issue. They're homeless.
Oh.
They still don't have homes.
Well, they have shelter now.
They have shelter.
And it's Atlanta. The weather be nice most of the time.
What? Really?
Yeah.
The homeless still need homes and jobs and ways to support themselves.
Is there like a lot of is there a catch to this shelter?
No, not from what I know, because so far the news is that they raised the money. They raised $50 million. The fucking specifics of details of how this is going to work and what's going to be implemented from this point on has not been spoken on yet.
So Atlanta,
To the homeless people.
So Atlanta's like it's like one of the biggest metropolitan cities in the United States. So with that being said, they probably have a lot of homeless people. $15 million will probably get you like a big building.
No, 50.
50?
Yeah.
Okay. That's still not going to house all the homeless people in Atlanta. And I'm sure there's always rules. They don't just let anybody in. Some of these people, they have the tendency to be dangerous or drunks. So it's like, what are they just going to help everybody?
They could try. That's all they can do.
I think Evan was just caught up in the philanthropy.
The philanthropy?
Philanthropy. He was like, hey man, they're doing something great. I'm like, how great is it going to be though?
It's going to save everybody, bro. Come on.
Really?
And they can only try.
It still sounds like that. I'm sorry. Because they ain't telling the homeless people, hey, we got $50 million for you. You got the drugs for me? Oh, shit.
Oh, you thought you could escape. Nope. Drama by your mama's returned. Hey, my remix, bitch ass niggas. Back on that ass for you. Bomber for your mama.
Bomber for your mama. Taking her to Popeyes.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord. What's up, man?
What's happening this week, Jimmy?
Oh, let me pull it up for you right now, man. Tell you something right now. What's going on in the world?
What are you telling us?
Former Yahoo employee pleads guilty in case of hacking over 6,000 accounts and hunt for nudes.
There's still 6,000 Yahoo accounts?
Hey, hold up. I have Yahoo. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Then you better log in, buddy. Your nudes are not safe.
I don't have nudes. Do you guys have nudes?
You've been hacked.
It's not a question.
Hold
to
up.
ask other
Yes.
men.
Actually, yes.
You want to
Actually,
you
no.
want to sit in a room of men and ask us if we have nudes?
Shut up. Let
what
me
I'm
frame
asking.
this a different way.
Okay.
On wax. Have you guys had to send this in a relationship? Has this been something that has been...
In a relationship? No.
Okay. All right. Wait. Whoa.
I answered your question.
I
answered your fucking
no,
question.
Hold that back. Bring that back.
I
Hold
answered
up.
your fucking
Hold up.
Jay, we don't have much time left. Don't you have another podcast?
Hold up.
I'll give you the money. Keep the meter running. We got him. And Kenneth isn't even here. Damn it. Damn it. It's a setup.
What? I answered your question.
Move on. Go on.
Held us up for that.
Damn.
Wait, what was the question? If we send nudes to each other?
That's what he asked.
Wait, no. Hang on. Hey, whoa. No, I didn't say that. I said in a relationship. Relax. Hang on. We ain't doing this. No.
Oh, I thought you meant like I thought you meant like amongst guy friends. I was like, okay.
No, that's... Yo, what you think this is?
You never wanted a recommendation?
Hell
a second
no.
opinion?
What? Well, what?
Just saying, never asked for a second opinion on none of your moves.
No.
All right, whatever.
Uh-uh.
I was going to go into a much deeper toxic conversation, but what I really want to know is who's emailing nudes? You know how hard it is to get rid of an email trail?
Old people. That's probably who.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
What do you
It's
want?
worse than we thought.
Yeah.
It's hanging. Oh.
That's not a dick.
It's crazy if a lesbian chick sends a picture of her of her dildo, so she's sending an attachment as an attachment. Like that's.
And that's where we're ending. We're running out of time, right? Yeah.
Still got 15 minutes.
No. Jesus, no. Fucking Jesus. I don't want to talk about the Botham Jean situation because I'm pretty sure we all share the same sentiments in that. But just to say it, our heart goes out to that situation. Terrible it ended that way. And rest in peace to him and hopefully his family comes to peace and everybody's good. Just
Podcast that covers everything.
you have to, man.
Had
Let
to
me
get
bring
it
this
in.
up. I don't want to talk about it, but let me bring it up.
Just want to
Just bring it up.
a light mention. I'd be remiss if I didn't say.
Oh yeah. Also, shout out to impeachment.
Oh shit!
It's lit.
We didn't talk about Power.
Oh, we did.
We got to take the last 2 minutes to just talk about Power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
that was a
God.
good episode. I like that episode.
Good episode. It's the worst one out of the whole season.
Hold up.
Oh wait, they did
Hold up.
They did hold Tariq over a building.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
that-
Talk about
I thought
that.
he was about to get killed, but it didn't happen because Tommy wanted to show Tariq the game. But shout out to Kevin Mason.
BG.
Hold on. Talk about the other parts. Hold on.
Yeah, there was a lot that went on.
Now we gotta get him on the phone.
You got to get him on the phone.
We don't have time for that.
Yo, get him on the
pick him
phone.
up.
Just ask him how you feel about being killed off, and then we just hang up on him.
We don't have time
Oh,
for that,
damn.
bro.
Yo, get him on the phone.
How do I say? Kevin Mason, BG, man.
Man,
4 long seasons.
Now I'm getting him on the phone.
You don't have time for that.
you hate to see him.
We
man.
have like 1 minute left. We gotta go, nigga. I just want to say.
He didn't have to go.
We got 3 minutes.
I just want to make sure that we give our proper respects to
Have to.
Kevin Mason's character, BG, on the show Power. He was there from season 2 to season 6. He saw it to the end. Unfortunately, he just couldn't make it to the last episode.
Damn.
He died being a good person.
Oh wait, how many episodes are left?
There's going to be 15 episodes this season. This is episode 6 or 7. So we made about halfway through.
8 more, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
feel bad.
So hard to say goodbye.
Fuck Dre! Fuck Tariq!
I'm gonna say this. Big Rim spinoff.
From heaven?
No, like what they did when they did Better Call Saul, like a prequel, like
That
how
would- I
how
would follow it,
he
yeah.
became
I'd
Big
follow it.
Grim.
And then they cast me.
Lil Grim.
But nah, because they shot that nigga in the head, bro. That
Yeah,
nigga's
he
dead.
didn't have to go out
and
that
it's,
way.
And it's crazy because when he died, they did that whole like send off thing where it's like he died and then the camera just was on him and panned out. We were just him. Yeah, it was sad, bro.
Kevin Mason.
Yeah, but shout out to Kevin Mason, man, for the amazing work for what you did on that show, man. Show will never be the same.
He still got paid. That's all that matters.
Shout out Candace Maxwell. All right, guys.
Yo, hey.
Shit.
Why'd
All
you say
right.
that name? Now everybody's gonna be looking for it.
No, they won't if they didn't hear me. And the fact
she
that
gets 10,000 subscribers by then.
you're making it hot right now. You just let me say that we'd have moved on. You're making it hot. Don't make it hot. You're making it very, very hot right now.
Jesus.
I'm already on there. I'm in the DM, bro. Get in there. All right, cool. So it's episode 65, guys. Any last words?
65. We looking alive.
R.I.P. BG.
Yeah, man.
BG.
It's been a great week, guys. So until then, episode 66. We'll see you niggas then. It's been a great episode. See you niggas next week.